going on, gamers? How y'all doing today? We are bringing you what just expired at the Xbox press conference. A lot of things went down. They did show a couple of new things, but they also showed the old stuff. We are here bringing you the highlights and what we got out of it while watching the Xbox conference, and we'll give you a fair warning of what we thought of it, like the rating for this press conference. First of all, the first thing they showed off was Call of Duty Advanced Warfighter. And of course, they made the big deal that all DLC content will be coming to Xbox first. That's just typical Call of Duty. We should all be used to that by now. Sorry, Sony fans, but hey, we thought this would be the year that Sony would have got it first, but Xbox still got the hold on it. Some other things they showed from the trailer is that, one, you'll be taking on a swarm of robots. Don't get me how this is going to work out. That's where the trailer ended, after this little swarm, but it looks like a decent battle. The game looks very decent. I will give them credit to that. They seem like they are pushing Call of Duty a little bit further, and maybe, hopefully, this will bring new life into the franchise. The weapons look very decent. All the guns have a futuristic feel to it. They really didn't show off the suit that they were talking about, or any of the double jumps or anything like that. They just focused more on the combat aspect and some of these weapons, like the new assault rifle, the new shotgun, and the new grenade, which hones in on one specific person. Also, that what we got from this trailer was that one of these battles will be taking place in Korea. It didn't say North or South Korea, it would just be Korea. That's all we know so far. From what I've seen, it seems like it's going to be South Korea due to the flags. They didn't show off the multiplayer. They usually don't show off the multiplayer at the E3. They usually have their own conference just for the multiplayer. So we would have to wait on the multiplayer aspect of Call of Duty later on this year. The second thing that they started bringing up was Forza 5 and how they are bringing the Nürburgring to Forza 5 for free starting today. So if you own Forza 5, or if you plan on getting Forza 5, that track will be included, and if you already have it, all you need to do is go to the Xbox Live and download it, which is great. Now they're bringing in new tracks, maybe people will get more focused and keep playing that game. Some other things they were talking about was 100 dedicated servers for this, which pretty much says it will jump you into a game where you don't have to wait in lobbies. I see the lobby issue still coming up, because you have to have somewhere to wait while the next track is loading, unless they're going to do it quick. We will see how that one works out. And of course they said that it will be 1080p at 60 frames per second. We've been promised that a lot. Let's see if these people could deliver and not downgrade it a month before the game comes out. Next, they showed a new trailer to Evolve. This game looks like it's going to be a sleeper hit. The game, they didn't talk much about it. All they said was that the beta and all DLC will come to the Xbox first. I wish they would have gone more in depth with it, talked about it just a little bit more, but the trailer looks phenomenal, and hopefully it comes out this year. I didn't see a release date. I think maybe it said holidays, but hopefully that means holiday of this year and not 2015. They also said the game will take place during the French Revolution. You and your 3 other friends are the reason why this all gets started. I can't wait to see how they're going to go about this. I can't wait to see how innovative this game is about to become in the Assassin's Creed franchise. They showed the new trailer to it. It looks unbelievable. The only thing they started talking about it was that all premium content will come to the Xbox first, and with the release date of October 17th. Hopefully by the time we get closer to October 17th, they don't push it back to 2015 and make all these other games a 2015 release date, because I'm tired of seeing 2015 already. The next game they started showing off was an Xbox exclusive and a new IP, and that was Sunset Overdrive. When I first saw this game, I was kind of iffy during E3 of 2014, but now that they showed this one, this game looks very, very fun and interesting all at the same time. It has that Jet Set feel to it. The old Jet Set radio, it has that kind of feel to it. They said you have almost incredible weapon selection. Of course, when it's coming from Insomniac, they know what they're doing with their weapons. They always make their weapons way out there. The game looks gorgeous. I will give them that. And they also talked about that the customization would be almost unlimited. That there's going to be a lot of customization for your character. Plus, with the 8-player co-op, where it's in the open world and you can do what you want, that's going to be, I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to try this game out. I'm really hoping it's as good as they say it's going to be. I guess only time will tell. We will find out if this game is any good whatsoever when Xbox goes to a new IP on October 28th. The next thing they started talking about was Dead Rising 3 and a whole new character lineup. They are bringing the entire, almost the entire Capcom list under their belt and bringing it to Dead Rising 3, where you can put Frank into Ryu's outfit and do the Hadouken. You know, Hadouken! They're bringing all the Street Fighter characters plus some of their other games. And the good thing about that is the release date for that is today. Just go to the Xbox Live and download it. This should be interesting. I want to see what this is. I might have to go re-pick up Dead Rising 3 just to try these new costumes out, because it looks that entertaining. And then going to the Kinect side, they are doing some more with the Dance Central series. They are bringing out this thing called Dance Central Spotlight, where every major hit that comes out for that week, you can play it on Dance Central. And they talked about Disney Fantasia. Let me make sure I get this right. The Disney Fantasia Music Evolved, where it's a lot of Disney oriented songs and things coming to the Dance Central franchise. And all of this will be available on Fantasy Music Evolved, will be out on October 21st, and the Dance Central Spotlight will be out on September 10th. I think I got those right. Don't quote me on those. I was kind of doing this kind of fast, so don't quote me on those, but I believe those are the release dates. Next, they showed off Fable Legends. I was kind of iffy on this from last year, but they didn't really show that much to it. This year, they showed a lot more, and now I'm intrigued. Was kind of a big fan of the first Fable games. Third was kind of a bust for me, but this one seems almost legit. A 4-player co-op where you and 3 of your buddies can go around in this world and do what you did in Fable. That's what made it great. But now they're adding something new. If you do not want to play hero, you can now play as the villain. You will get a top view of the world, and you'll be able to drop certain people in every little place. and then throw magic on them and do all these crazy things. I think that's kind of going to be what makes or break this game, is that version where someone gets to play as the villain. We will see. Kind of seems like an involved take on everything, but we will see. They really didn't say a release date, but they did say a beta will be coming out this holiday. So I would really like to get my hands on that, try this beta out, see what they're doing, see if it's going to be any good before I spend my $60 on this game. The next thing they showed off was Project Spark. Yes, the game is already out, but it's in beta form. They said sometime this holiday, most likely in December, Project Spark will get rid of the beta and become its full legit game. What's cool about this is the fact that only in Project Sparks, as they say so far, is that Conker will be in this, and you can have full control of him to make any game you want with Conker. He had a funny segment at the end of that. That right there made me want to go and get this game just so I can make games with Conker again and bring back the bad squirrel once again. The next game they showed off was a game called Ori and the Blinding Forest. It's a side-scrolling game. They didn't really talk too much about it, except for that it's going to be an Xbox One exclusive. This does look like a very nifty indie game, and I really can't wait to see how this is going to work out. I wish they would have kind of went in more depth with it, but hey, the trailer looked fantastic. Of course I won't try it out. I like playing indie games a lot more now that they're big on the scene at the moment. So we'll just wait and see. We didn't get a release date. Hopefully it'll be sometime this year, or knowing every gamer's luck, it'll probably be in 2015 as well. So hopefully we will find out here soon. The next thing they talked about was ID at Xbox. Pretty much the developer kit. They talked about the developer kit and how all these little indie game projects could come to life on the Xbox. And then they showed off a couple of ones in there. Some of them look very interesting. I can't wait to get my hands on them. Some other ones kind of look like we'll see when it comes out. But the one that got me confused, and I don't see how they're going to do it, and I hope it's free. I hope it's free just like the cell phone game is. But the Plague game, where you try to unplague the entire world, is coming to Xbox One. I don't know if I really agree with that too much, but hey, if it's free, I might do it just to kill some time while I'm waiting for stuff to download or whatever. But they showed off a couple of good ones in the on the indie front. So it's glad to know that Xbox is giving indie gamers a chance. The next trailer they showed was the new Tomb Raider. Yes, it will be called The Rise of Tomb Raider. Of course, it has a release date of holiday 2015, so we have a while. Just from the trailer alone, this game looks gorgeous. It looks, she's going to look just like she did in the last one before the definitive edition. The graphics look just like they were before, just even slightly better. Hopefully they can keep it like that all the way up until its release date, and hopefully we get more information on this, because I was really excited about the last Tomb Raider, and I'm glad they're going to keep with this style of the franchise and bring the origins of Tomb Raider. So remember 2015 again, but just keep an eye out on the Rise of Tomb Raider. The next trailer they showed was The Witcher 3. And they were hunting down a griffin. It was showing the senses that you can track blood with your senses. It showed your magic abilities. The game looks straight up gorgeous. It did have a hiccup though. I will point that out. It did have a hiccup during the game where it was kind of laggy a little bit. The frame rate was dropping on them, but hey, it's still in development. I can't wait for this one. The Witcher series is a good series. This game looks amazing. It's 10 times bigger than Witcher 1 and Witcher 2. So I can't wait to get my hands on this one. This is going to be a time killer. A lot of my hours are going to be spent on this one game just to go through it all and explore everything I can. The next one they showed off was from the guy who brought you Killer Instincts for the launch of the Xbox. And now he's bringing another one. It's called The Phantom Dust. I haven't really heard too much. I had never played the first one or the original, but it looks nice. They didn't really show gameplay to it at all. They just showed a trailer, pretty much setting up saying, "Let the fight for reality begin." If y'all know what it is, if y'all are excited for it, let us know. Like I said, I'm not too sure on it. I might have to go look it up some more now, just to make sure I know what I'm getting myself into before I go and get this. Anyways, the next one they showed was more on the Division. Of course, everyone was looking forward to it to drop this year, but as everyone knows, it got pushed back to 2015 once again. But they did say that all content will be coming to the Xbox first. The trailer that they showed was more gameplay, which was good. The more I keep seeing of this, the more and more I'm craving for this. Wishing that 2015 can hurry up and come just so I can get this game. I don't know if they were playing the single player and how we were showing in single player, or if they were showing the co-op side of it. It seemed like it was the single player. They need to start showing more of the co-op, the multiplayer aspect of it, because that's what people want to see. You're talking so highly about the multiplayer. Let's see it. You gave us a glimpse at E3 last year, and then you gave us a single player this year. If you're hyping up on the multiplayer, let's see this multiplayer. But other than that, the game looks gorgeous. It looks like fun. 2015 needs to hurry up and come. That's all I can say about that. The next game they showed is another new IP, only coming to the Xbox. It's called Scalebound. Like I said, they didn't show gameplay. They just showed the trailer to it. And I can tell you, it has dragons. Towards the end of it, it showed a lot more dragons. But it seems like you and this dragon are bound together, and you can take his scales and have it as your armor, or use the arm. Like if you can get someone else's, then you get that armor. That's all we really saw from it. I really can't wait for it just because it has dragons in it, and of course you know the name of our show is Dragon Gaming the News, so you know I'm going to try it out. But the game looks nice just from a trailer standpoint. But we will see. Can't wait to see some more in depth about this. Of course, it's probably going to be a 2015 release. We didn't get a release date. It didn't even say holidays or anything. So we're probably looking at another 2015 release date. So just keep an eye out on this. I really can't wait to try this one out. And then of course, the big shocker of the day, the big shocker of the night, was when they announced Crackdown 3. The whole place went into cheers. It seems like this game was gorgeous from the get-go. They really didn't show gameplay to it too much. They didn't show no gameplay to it. It was just a trailer. Just knowing that they are working on it and bringing the Crackdown franchise to the Xbox One, it's pretty good in that nature. And then after they showed the trailer, Phil Spencer said, "Hey, we told you we weren't going to work on it until we found the right team. We found that right team, so we're bringing it to you. If it's anything like the first two, this game might be really, really good, because the first one was a sleeper hit. Everyone only got Crackdown was because of the Halo beta that was involved with it, but then people realized how good of a game that really was, and then the second one improved on it. So hopefully the third one brings us the best it can do and brings us that good quality of gaming. And I hope the co-op comes back into it. Of course, we're probably looking at, again, another 2015 release. So there you have it. That's all the stuff that we got from the Xbox conference. Overall, they did show nothing but games like they promised.